Hello everyone, how are we all doing? As usual, we've started up a little bit earlier just to let people get here, check that everything is working alright. Let me know how you guys are doing, let me know if you can all hear me properly before we get started with this Aegon Targaryen playthrough. Well, possibly Aegon Targaryen playthrough, depending on your beliefs and theories. It would be interesting in this stream to hear what you guys think about Aegon Targaryen. Is he Aegon Targaryen? Is he a Blackfyre? Is he some random Valyrian boy picked up from a brothel in Lease? Who knows? Welcome, Brent. Hey. Welcome, Mitt. I think that is it. Mix, Matt, and welcome, Moon Man. How are you all doing? We'll leave it another minute or so. Let people join in. Okay, so looks like I'm good. Hi, Tyler. Welcome. For the Blackfyres, yes. That's my personal theory, I think, as well. I think that he's a Blackfyre. I think there's too much foreshadowing and too much aim towards it, and with the Golden Company and everything. I think that he's a Blackfyre. I'm pretty sure. I can hear my smooth, majestic voice. Well, thank you very much, Bloodline. That's a lovely compliment. Thank you very much. Aegon Blackfyre. Yeah, I'm with the theory that he's a Blackfyre. There's also a lot aimed at the fact that, yes, Maelys the Monstrous was the last of the male line. Why say the last of the male line? I think Aegon is a descendant of some female Blackfyres. Marry Brienne of Tarth. I think, marriage-wise, there's only one good option that would be the best choice for us, and that's got to be Arianne Martell. God knows what's going to happen in this stream. As many of you will know who tune into the streams, my streams never go as planned. They always go horrendously wrong. So we'll probably get killed by Stannis straight away. Even though Stannis always loses this war in most playthroughs I've seen, there's a good chance that we won't. Who knows? Let's see what happens. Thank you, Ryan. I really appreciate it. Hey, Masker, welcome. Right, so I haven't changed anything. The only one little bit of editing and swapping things around that I have done is the fact that the Golden Company is under Aegon's employment, but none of the actual Golden Company commanders are in your court. So I've just moved them all to our court, so that then at least it's going to be easier to do stuff with them when we do get the Iron Throne. If we get the Iron Throne, we can then reward some of these exiles who have helped us regain our obviously our birthright. So at least then we can reward, as I said, reward these people who have been exiled in the past, give them their lands back, give them some new lands. We've got some Fossleways. I think he's a bastard though, Franklin Fossaway, isn't he? The Black Apple. We've got a Cole, a Lofston, some Stricklands. Obviously we've got John Connington. We've got a Mud. We've got a Fireball, a Hillbeck, Toyne. Obviously, we've got Rolly Duckfield. Yeah, so we've got loads of people. A Strong, a Peak, a Mandrake. So, awesome. Marry Daenerys. I believe at this point, Daenerys is married to Hizdar, isn't she? I'm pretty sure she's married to Hizdar. And I think it would be pretty interesting if, hopefully, even though she never makes it westward in most of my playthroughs that I've done, it'd be cool if she came westward and we've already got the throne and we have like a little dance of dragons. Would be pretty cool. We can't marry at the moment because we are unlanded, so we're going to have to wait until we get ourselves some land, which hopefully shouldn't take too long to get ourselves Storm's End. Welcome, Rowan. Welcome, Cynically Foolish. Thanks for popping by. Right, so let's sort ourselves out then. So our ambition, of course, is going to be, well, should we just go for win the war for now? It's probably going to be easier than see our house rule from... No, we'll just go with see our house rule from the Iron Throne. Let's try and get that. Our focus, well, we've got very good learning. We've got very good martial. We are, of course, at war. So we're probably better off going for the war focus. I've got decent stewardship as well. He's got half decent stats, to be fair. Not bad at all. We'll go with the war focus for now, and we can always change that once we've got the throne, if we get the throne. But, yeah, very good traits as well. Obviously, Varys has raised this person to be the perfect king, apparently. Dutiful commander, inspiring leader, attractive, quick, a squire, trained fighter, scholar, humble, temperate, brave, ambitious. Lovely traits for a king. What more could you want from a leader? Right, let's sort out our council then and see what we've got here. Marry an Ironborn lady. Now that would be interesting. Right, so I'll hand over the king. Okay, wow, he's actually very good at stewardship, whoever this guy is. I'm not sure if we want him for hand of the king, but looking at his stewardship, why not for now? We can always change it afterwards. Our Master of Laws, do we have... Okay, so we have Tommen Peak, who's... Wow, yes, charismatic negotiator with 15 diplomacy. Yes, let's make Sir Tommen Peak our Master of Laws then. Marry Lolly Stokeworth. Oh, Lolly Stokeworth is too good for Aegon, I'm afraid. Way too good. She deserves someone of much higher birth. Master at Arms, Rolly Duckfield. Yeah, I think we'll keep Rolly Duckfield as our Master at Arms. Master of Coin, Sir Mark Mandrake. He's got 10 stewardship. Is that? Yeah, that's about the best we've got actually, unfortunately. Master of Whisperers, Varys. Now I don't think that needs messing around with. We've got obviously the Half Maester Holden. We'll keep him as it is. Septon. Where's Septon Lamore? Is she not with us at present? She's a scepter. Maybe you can't have women, I don't think, can you? Where's John Con? I feel John Con should really be our Hand of the King. Where is John Connington? Okay. Minor titles. We'll sort all this out before we obviously get into it. Hey, April, how you doing? You can edit the crest, but literally, I think once we actually properly land and get landed, it should change to the Targaryen one. It's been a long time since I've played this playthrough, but I'm pretty sure that you change to Targaryen as soon as you get land. Right, so designated regent. Who have we got that likes us the most? Well, we've got John Connington, Varys. We'll go with John Con, because obviously Varys is working in the shadows. A lot of people don't know yet that he's, well, what he's up to. Let's have a look at these commanders that we've now got then. Of course, oh no, bodyguards. Well, we want John Con. We've got Rolly Duckfield. Who else have we got? Pikewood Peak. He's a trained fighter. He's a decent commander, but I don't really know if he's going to be a decent bodyguard. We've not really got many amazing fighters. Okay, we've got Rainhill. He's a decent fighter. Got another skilled fighter. Fireball. Glendon Fireball. Very nice. And did we have another skilled fighter there? Yes, we did. Harris Hillbeck. So we'll go with him. I'm loving some of these. There's one that I want to look into. Court Eunuch. Won't that offend Varys? Does it offend them by making them a Court Eunuch? I can't remember. Keeper of the Swans. Right, who do we still need to get? Have we got anyone that doesn't like us? Not really. Let's go with this mud guy. Master of the Horse. Let's go with the Cold. Let's try and get some of the Golden Company commanders on our side. We've got a Lofston there. We'll go with him. High Almoner. Let's go with a Fossilway Bastard. Cupbearer. Want someone we can trust. We'll go with Rolly Duckfield. Paramount Knight. We'll go with John Connington. We probably should have done those the other way around, to be fair. Court Maester. We're going to go with Holden Half Maester, of course. Right, commanders. Now, this is where we do need to improve slightly. Mary Sands, now that's not a bad shout, to be fair, but I'm pretty sure that you can't do that. Littlefinger will not give her away, I'm pretty sure, and she'll be betrothed probably to Harry the Heir instantly, but it's not a bad shout. That would be a good call, to be fair. Franklin Fossaway, right, so he's a trained fighter, but he's a holy warrior, a heavy infantry leader, and a skilled commander. We've got a battlefield terrain master. Yes, we'll make use of Peak, considering we're down here in the hills and mountains. Who else have we got? Mark Mandrake. Do we have anyone better? We've got an Unyielding, which is always a very useful trait to have. So, who have we got here? John the Younger, who's a trickster. We've got an Inspiring Leader. We've already got an Unyielding. I want to try and mix these up a little bit. We've got a Flanker and a... Okay, yeah, we've probably got a decent selection of commanders here already, to be honest. I'll probably leave those as they are. I don't think we can have advisors until we're a king, so we're not going to do anything more with that for now. We can try and improve some diplomatic relations. Let's do that with our uncle, our supposed uncle. I'm pretty sure you're right there, April. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that he was married, or at least betrothed to one of Daemon's daughters. If I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that that's the case. And we're also going to want, right, Varys. We want Varys doing what he does best, and we want him to build a spy network in the capital. Let's cause some chaos in the capital, ready for our arrival. We'll just get our maesters to serve court. And just to cause a little bit more chaos, let's try and make a plot to get rid of King Tommen then. Well, 29%, is that it with Varys? Well, Varys will improve that. Let's try and kill King Tommen. try and make a little bit more chaos. If we can get rid of Tommen, maybe the Reach will splinter a little bit more without that marriage, and they'll back away from helping the Lannisters if we're lucky. So yeah, we've got our spy master there already. Let's go into our plot, auto-invite people. We have got a little bit of money, so we could probably sway. Then again, it doesn't look like we've got many that we can sway. There might be some we could sway, but looking at it now, not really. But maybe once we are actually landed, that will become easier. Right, so let's have a look what we've got here manpower-wise. So this is Mace Tyrell's army, I believe, isn't it? Sieging Storm's End again, staying out of the battling as normal. See, people make out that Mace is an idiot, but I think Mace is an absolute genius. He is very good at the Game of Thrones. He's very, very competent. He knows he's always got his men fresh. He doesn't lose any men. His lands hardly ever get attacked. He seems to pick the winning side, or if he doesn't lose any men, like in Robert's Rebellion. I think he's a very, very decent player of the Game of Thrones. I don't think people give him the credit he deserves. Like in the present story with the council, most of it's made up of his own bannermen and loyal men. I think Mace deserves more credit than he gets. So we've got the majority of our army down here in Griffin's Roost, 9,735 men. We're just about to siege that. We've got a small amount of men in the Crow's Nest, and we've got a small amount of men in the Rain House as well. Even though we've not got enough men there to siege it, it looks like they will all be sieged once we unpause. I'm not too sure, so we'll see how that goes. I suggest swaying the High Scepter, and that's probably a pretty good idea, Cynically Foolish, actually. Good shout. Very good shout. He should be... Will he be a... Yeah, here he is. The High Sparrow. That's a very good shout. Let's send him a small gift. Let's make him important as well. Well, we can't try and sway him at present, but we will see if we can come back to that. That's a good idea. Yes, definitely. He's very shrewd. Very shrewd. He's a lot more competent than people make out. Right, so we've unpaused. Let's see if that will get these lands under siege. Whoa, and here come all of the events. Okay, so I have made the Lord Paramounts important, just in case they get up to anything interesting, so we can keep an eye on that. And then I've made a couple of other houses or characters who are fairly obviously important to the story. I've made them important just so we can keep a close eye on those guys as well. Right, so here we have Stannis, King Aegon. I declare that my brother Robert left no true-born issue of his body. The boy Joffrey, the boy Tommen, and the Gale Marcella being abominations of incest between Cersei Lannister and Sir Jaime the Kingslayer. By right of birth and blood, I do lay claim to the Iron Throne. Let all true men declare their loyalty. Yes, of course, I should have known. That helps us out, doesn't it? Our acquaintance, Chief Warlock Pyatt Pree, has been imprisoned by in Pike. Yep, doesn't really concern us, but okay. The new Black... Oh, here we go. And the Black Cloaks strike again, but we do need to have Jon Snow marked as an important character. This is potentially our brother, of course. Right. And they've had a new one added. Yeah, that's fine. Right, so we've got Griffin's Roost under siege. It looks like Mace's army has already marched away, so let's merge these armies together. We want to get our men together. Let's march them southward to now. Let's go to the Rainwood, just to destroy this half-decent sized Stannis army here. Let's try and get rid of those. Hey, Chris, welcome. Thanks for joining, pal. And you've not really missed anything just yet, Chris, thankfully. We've only just unpaused. We just went over characters. We've talked a little bit about what our opinions are and what your guys' opinions are on Aegon. Is he real? Is he fake? Is he a Blackfyre, etc.? What are you studying for, Chris, at present? And welcome, Mr. Levenard? Levenard. I'm sorry if I'm absolutely destroying that pronunciation. Right, we'll leave that army in Rain House for now, just in case it arrives here first. We don't want to lose any men. We don't have a lot of men, of course. We've got only the 10,000 men at present, so we need to keep as many of them intact as we can whilst we take the Stormlands. Are we leading this host ourselves? No, we're not, but it says that we're present. Ruler is present, right? So who's leading this army here? Let's get Sir Lord Peake in charge, and then this army down here, let's go for the Mandrake. And then this host here, we'll have Rolly, John the Young, and who else have we got? let's go for the other peak to lead that host. Well, I know you're very good at that, Chris, so I'm sure you're going to absolutely smash it. Plans for John. Well, that could be interesting, especially if the event pops up and we find out that he's our brother, then of course we're going to want to try and maybe bring the brotherly love together and see what we can do there. We'll try and have peace with Daenerys, of course, as well as our aunt, if she accepts us as the rightful king of Westeros. Our claim is stronger than hers, of course. We are the son of Rhaegar, beloved by the small folk and many of the lords, so hopefully many lords will rally to our side. And we are 11% up already, which is perfect. Stannis' army is too far away. If we can take Storm's End, smash these armies in the south to get that little bit of war score. And who are House Swan fighting against? The Blackwoods, which is interesting. Lord Peter Littlefingers declared Harrenhal the Bay of Crabs de Jour war over Harroway's town. On Lord Lancel, okay, so Littlefingers making moves already. Yes, White Walkers are on, so hopefully we do get a little bit of stuff kicking off there. But I have noticed it doesn't seem to be as impressive anymore with the later version of the mod. The White Walkers are nowhere near as dangerous, which is a shame. But then I remember in much older versions of the mod, they were literally pretty much unstoppable. It was horrendous and so hard to push back the others. But now, from what I've gathered, they don't seem to attack as much in many of my playthroughs in the later versions of the mod. And when they do, they're a little bit meh. If Aegon is Blackfyre, he's from a female line, maybe the son of Illyria. Now that's my belief as well. I think that his bride, who I think he did find in a whorehouse, didn't he? I've got a feeling she was a Blackfyre. And obviously, he absolutely adored that woman, didn't he? And I think that as a present to her, in her memory, he's going to try and place her son or their son upon the throne of Westeros. I don't know how sold I am on it, but I do think there's a possibility that Varys could be a Blackfyre, which would explain the shaving of the hair. And why he was cut. Maybe he was cut for being the last male Blackfyre. My heir, Sir Donna Toyne, has expressed a desire to get married. Wow, he's 53. Let's see what we can find for him. If we can arrange a marriage between him and then some lady of a hat... No, we can't really. If we can find a lady of a noble house... It could work in our favour. We've got a Kerwin from the north, a bit far away. We've got a Wester woman. What about her? From the Golden Tooth. And that's a yes. So, we'll find you somebody. Hey, Lucian. Welcome. Glad you could make it, pal. Oh, yes. The Night's Watch cloaks are out in force already. And Lord Commander Jon Snow has declared Lord Commander war for the Dawn. Okay, John. Go for it. Right, we are going to get to this army in time, which is good. So, we're going to hopefully smash this Stannis host. It may be the smaller host. It may not be the huge host. I like to turn the White Walkers off in some playthroughs, but when you're playing in a more modern bookmark like this, I like to try and keep them on. I think the Feast for Crows is probably one of my favourite bookmarks to play in the game. Aegon of Essos, I see, just causing your struggle against the throne. I will take up arms and stand beside you. Regards, Doran Martell. That is absolutely awesome. We haven't even had to arrange a marriage or anything, and Doran is coming to our aid. Thank you so much, Uncle. Thank you indeed. To the humble scholar Aegon, peace be with you. I accept your suggestion that Sir Donna and Lady Alicane get married. I wonder if we can do... Oh, yes, I did. She was a high lady. I didn't even realise she was a lady. Well, we'll keep an eye on her. I think we've got some other Toynes anyway. And yeah, we've absolutely smashed this Stannis host, thankfully. Let's move this army towards getting together. I want to keep our hosts together, keep it strong, and we'll go for Storm's End next. Varys is secretly made his brother. Wow, that would be interesting. I wouldn't be surprised if... He's probably not, but I think there's got to be something more in it for Varys. The whole noble, looking after the small folk, blah, blah, blah. I don't buy it completely. You're bringing war to Westeros, which is going to hurt the small folk even more. The small folk don't care. They just want to be left alone. There's more to it than Varys. He's got more of a hidden agenda. Word has arrived from Castle Black. The Lord Commander... well, we're not going to get involved with that for now. Sorry, John. Sir Donna Toyne and Lady Alicane Leopard have gotten married. Oh, perfect. Well, at least we might get some money out of this. So that's not all that bad. He could indeed, yeah, it could be Varys' sister, his bride. Which would be interesting. Customary amount, 50 gold, lovely. Do you know what? I don't mind trading off the Toyn Lord to get ourselves 50 gold. And Lord Lomas Estamont of Storm's End was captured in battle and is now my prisoner. Perfect. And Emmon Frey has died by the looks of it. I don't want to get this under siege, to be honest. Let's march ourselves straight round to Storm's End and try and get that under our control. Oh, where is this Stannis host going? We'll march onto Stonehelm, actually, and destroy this half-decent host. Yes, we'll be merciful, and we'll allow Lord Estamont all the rights of a highborn captive. These 400 men, let's just march them onto the Rainwood for now. Keep our hosts close together. We won't forward things too quickly because I don't want to make any mistakes or miss stuff in this battle because you can easily get screwed over. Well, he says that to Ned, but I don't know how much to believe that comes out of Varys' mouth. I don't... Yeah, oh. Hey, Durin, welcome. How are you doing? Varys is just so that... Who knows what he wants? Even him and, of course, Littlefinger are both so terrifying and intimidating, but they both have very different agendas. Obviously, Varys doesn't want to become king. It's obvious Littlefinger wants to become a king or as powerful as a king. I don't know what Varys wants. Right. What army are we going to get? Okay, a small battle here with this host. That's fine. We should easily be able to dismantle that host. Get our host together. Get up to Storm's End. See how much manpower we do need to siege it. Storm's End normally has a hell of a lot of defenders, doesn't it? So... Yes, that's also a good point. That's an excellent point. I think to end the Blackfyre male line, as well as that, maybe, yes, there's obviously power in King's Blood. Catelyn Stoneheart accepted King Tommen's peace offer. Okay, that's good to know. We say that he's a nicer version, but then there's the whole little birds thing, and where do the children go? And the room full of skeletons, and he's basically using these children and murdering them afterwards by the looks of it. One day you'll have to specialise. I hear the voice of my old quartermaster in my head. As I look out over the battlefield, the mountains of Crow's Nest, the sight fills me with resolve. I need to find a focus. Well, let's have a look. So we can be a mountain expert, cavalry leader, lightfoot leader, heavy infantry. We're already an inspiring leader. I'm not sure which one to go for. Let's go for cavalry leader. Yeah, Littlefinger and Varys are these sort of characters where you think, oh, if you could have a POV from one character, it'd be them. But then I think about it a little bit more and think, would I really want a POV from them? Would it ruin too much? Oh, arrange a marriage from Prince Doran. He wants to marry John Connington to Princess Arianne of Dawn. I'm going to have to decline, I'm afraid, because I want to try and have her as our bride, arrange a marriage between her. We can't marry ourselves off because we're unlanded, which is really, really annoying because I want to marry us to Arianne. Hey, John, welcome. Glad that you could make it, pal. Cersei Lannister is now known as the Arrogant. Did she really need the tag for us to know that? Right, let's march our troops up to Storm's End with our elephants. Of course, we've got our war elephants, which is the awesome thing. Tommen Lannister has had the fire sword added to his treasury. Let's march our way here. Almost here. A quick drink while we wait for our host to arrive in Storm's End. And that's also a good point, Brady. Yes, I completely forgot about. Yeah, of course. John Connington isn't really into women. Oh, that's awesome news, John. How's everything going? Right, we're almost there. Almost there. The new black... Oh, here we go. The cloaks are back with a vengeance. For anyone who doesn't understand that reference, basically in a Theon stream that we did quite a while ago that went horrendously wrong, because all my streams go horrendously wrong, the Black Cloaks struck with Avengers. It was literally every 2 seconds we'd have a Black Cloak destroyed. And Your Grace, we have received word that the suspected traitor Sansa Stark has been found. She has been in the care of Lord Pattaya Baelish since she vanished after King Joffrey's murder. She has now been revealed by Lord Peter, who no doubt has ambitions on the north. And yes, she's already married to Sir Harold the Young Falcon. Storm's End is going to take a long time to siege, unfortunately. 14, wow. And we need most of our hosts to do it, unfortunately, as well. So we're just got to hope that things go well. How are some of these other battles going? My courtier, Sir Laswell Peake, has expressed a desire to get married. Let's have a look for him then. And this time I'll try not to send him away like an idiot. We've got a courtier who's a reachman. Aaron of Gould. Oh, no, Aaron of Goultown. What about her? I'll find you someone nice, Laswell Peake. That's great to hear, John. Elephants painted like a dragon. Yeah, we'll stick some wings on them and some bits of like coloured paper coming out their mouth to look like flames. We'll be alright. In the Greyjoy family, there's Asher. I think that's about it, really, unless there's some in the very distant branches of the family, but not too sure. While we siege that down... Oh, money's improving nicely as well, which is good. While we siege that down, let's have a look at some of these other battles going on. And Wise Master of Yunkai has declared the Yunkish War to enslave Marine. It would be interesting if Daenerys comes west. I wouldn't mind if she did. To the brave scholar Aegon, peace be with you. I accept your suggestion that Sir Laswell and Pera get married. Perfect. Right, so Tommen, in his war against Stannis, is 1% winning. And he's not really got much else going on in his other battles at present. And look at the Martell Spears that are starting to branch together. Wow, the Ironwoods, 5,000 men. Awesome. It will be good. At least while we're standing here, saving our power and our man force, our army at Storm's End, we can wait for probably going to get about 20 to 30,000 Dornish spears, hopefully, which would be very, very useful. And it will hopefully help us in our push towards King's Landing, which will obviously be our next aim. And by then, hopefully, we'll get most of the Storm lands under our control as well. It would be good if some of the Reach would declare for us. Like, as we know in the book, they do say that the Golden Company have some friends in the Reach, which would be interesting to see who those people are. I personally can see Randall Tarly declaring for Aegon. Whether that's after the alliance breaks down between the Tyrells and Cersei, Tommen, whoever, after Tommen dies. I can see the Tarlys declaring for Aegon. She's normally alive by this point, and she should be in Stannis' court as one of his valuable hostages. And this is going to take so long to siege down. Let's speed things up slightly. Don't want things to go too quickly, but just so we can get those. And there we go, another cloak. Ah, and we've got 1,800 men here, which is annoying, and they're starting to lift the siege. But we won't march on them, because hopefully, yes, Rowan's probably a good shout as well. I can't see the Red Winds or the High Towers, because of their marriage ties with House Tyrell. But who knows what will happen with House Tyrell? Because if Tommen dies, they've got no link to the Lannisters anymore, and it's not like Cersei has treated them well. So yeah, the Peaks. I'm sure the Peaks probably will, but not that they have much power nowadays. But you never know what sort of other influences they have. And wow, there's a lot of men here now in that Stannis host. Hopefully, the Dornish men will take them out on their way north. Okay, so we've got a bit of inner fighting going on up north, and we've lost a lot of men in this siege. Storm's End is such a pain in the arse to siege down, which it should be, I suppose. So I shouldn't complain. Oh wow, 11,000 men here, but it's not an enemy army, so they're probably just attacking Stannis. My bodyguard, Sir Malcolm Rainhill, has expressed a desire to get married. I love this sigil. I'm guessing he's some sort of branch of a Rain bastard or something. I'm guessing they're of a House Rain. No, House Rainhill? Yeah, Hill, Damon Hill. Yeah, from House Rain way back. I really love the sigil. It's pretty cool. I will find you someone nice. Let's have a look what we can do for you then. Could always give you Castamere back, which would be pretty cool if we can get hold of it. We want someone... We've got an Ulla, a Dornish, but she is 33, so whether she'll be able to carry your line on, I don't know. Let's have a look at age and get someone around your age. From Westeros, let's keep it. Then again, it could be from across the Narrow Sea. We have just come from there. We've got a Goldwyn, which could work. Just a courtier. Why not? Let's go for that. Something a little bit different. There was a sigil that I seen, actually. Speaking of cool sigils, sorry to go off track a little bit, but I think it was at the Shadow Tower. Just a courtier in the Shadow Tower. I could have just missed him, but I don't think I've heard of it. Alexander Foxheart. He's a Flowers. And look at that. And he's also of R'hllor. That sigil is awesome, especially as you know I love foxes. I've never noticed that in the game before. I don't know if it's canon. I don't think Matt's here to tell me, but I absolutely love that sigil. Okay, his father was a Flowers as well of House Foxheart, so I'm not sure. Fill me in, guys. You with better knowledge of lore. Let me know what that's all about. Hopefully this army isn't going to get into battle with us, and it doesn't look like they are, so that's good. Yes, Asher does already have a lover. It's her. Carl the Maid, isn't it? I think. Where are those Dornish spears? Here they come. 12,000 and 8. Oh, nice. So they're sending some through the Prince's Pass and some through the Boneway, which is awesome. Hopefully they make their way up to stop that Stannis force. And apparently Stannis is leading this army. Right, now that changes things. That changes things massively. I'm going to abandon my Siege of Storm's End. Abandon it for now. I've got to march onto that host. If we can catch Stannis, which doesn't make any sense. This war isn't going quite as I thought it would. I lose more men per battle than I planned, and the sieges are going on forever. More manpower and more siege weapons are what I need. Perhaps a friend could assist me with this. Ask a friend to join the war. Illyrio. Ask the friend for some money. Yes, let's see if we can get Illyrio to aid us. That would be pretty cool. That would help massively as well. Maybe a Florin? Yeah, not a bad shot. Oh, whoa. And at your acquaintance, Lord Commander Jon Snow, was killed in personal combat in the midst of battle by a White Walker. Now, that is interesting. And Daenerys Mallister is the new commander of the Night's Watch. Wow. Very surprised that Jon's been killed by a White Walker. Right, we're not going to catch that Stannis host in time, which is a shame. But we can get some of these easier to siege lands under siege. If we can chase this army down. We're at 34%. We're gaining war score. Yeah, I think you're right, Lucien. We need to do it. Storm's End is a pain to take. Quentin Martell was killed by the dragon Rhaegar. My letter to Magister Illyrio could have gotten lost in any number of ways, and truthfully, sometimes I wish it would. The shame of having to ask a friend for help gauned me until I got Magister Illyrio's response. He sent money for troops, 61 gold. Okay, that's a decent amount of gold, to be fair. And Franklin of R'hllor Uprising has declared R'hllor revolt against Lady Paramount Cersei. That's good. It's more chaos. It's probably not going to be anything that's going to cause too much problems, but any little problems that we can get is good. We've got a little Estamon army around here. Perfect. They're literally going to trap themselves in Rain House so that we can attack Stannis' host. They shouldn't be able to get away from us now. 34% now. Here come the Dornish spears. Perfect. They're not going to split up in smaller hosts by the look of it. They're just going to let most of their people die. My Master of Coin, Sir Mark Mandrake, has expressed a desire to get married. Marry as you please. He's married to some randomer, but that's fine. Time to restart the stream. Yeah, I can't believe that Jon's died. Poor Jon. That does make things interesting in the north. Will be interested to see what does happen in the north. Hey Matt, you made it. Awesome. How are you doing? We did have use for you not too long back. I'll ask you again because, as I said, you will know. Is this canon or is it just randomly added for the game? Oh god, he's not actually at the Shadow Tower now. Will he be in his court still? Yes, this guy. Alexander Foxheart. He's a Flowers, he's a bastard. His father is Sylvester Flowers. Is this a canon house? The R'hllor, some people said maybe they are related to the Florence. I think it was Jorma said that, which is a pretty decent shout. with it being a fox and R'hllor, so that's probably a very good shout, actually. But, yeah, I love this sigil. It's awesome. Right, let's make our way back south. Right, here we go. We're going to catch Stannis' armor. Please get him prisoner. That would be awesome if we can get him prisoner. And where is the Martell army going? They're marching towards us. Lord Anders of the Stoneway refused the river. Oh, God, he's trying to take titles away. That's a bit silly. Don't start getting in a conflict. Yeah, Jon Snow's dead, Matt. He dead. There we go. We've crushed that host. At least it will give us some war score, I suppose. But it looks like Stannis may have abandoned that host and teleported back north. But hopefully it will give us a decent amount of war score, as I said. And Lord Harwood, Fella Felwood, has been captured in battle and is now my prisoner. Perfect. Wow, that put us at 57%. That's perfect. Let's march on to Blue Grove and start getting some of these other lands under siege then. We will be merciful. We want these Storm Lords to respect us and like us. Yes, that's one less Targaryen claim. That's very, very true. Very true. If it even came out. My friend Sir John Connington has expressed a desire to get married. Yes, of course he has. Marry as you please, good sir. Lord Titus the Honourable Blackwood accepted King Tommen's peace offer. And we've had a random woman arrive at our court, so I'm guessing that is Jon Conn's new bride. War score is 57% at the moment, Masky. So we're a good way to making things happen. Right, let's split this host in half. Let's march 6,000 onto the Rainwood and get that under siege. We'll probably split it again into 3 hosts of 3,000. I can't see there being anyone around that's going to be able to stop us. The Tommen army isn't attacking us currently, so we should be fine. Yes, it was just a rumour. Stannis has tricked us with his red god. God, it feels so bad going against Stannis. I love Stannis so much, as many of you will know, and I'm trying to usurp the poor man. Maybe we can strike a bargain. Who knows? Battle of the Rainwood, a victory. Perfect. Right, let's split this host in half again, and we'll move 3,000 onto Amberley. And Euron Greyjoy has had Kraken armor added to their treasury. Well, he doesn't need that, does he, with his Valyrian steel? But whatever. Rob Stark be dead. Rob Stark be very, very dead. Right. So, we're leading this host ourselves, which is interesting. I'm the rightful ruler of the Seven Kingdoms, and King's Landing is an integral part of the title. It should be mine. Well, we know that already. Right. So, we've got Rolly, Laswell. So, we're not even leading that host. And then this one, we've got Mark Mandrake. Who's leading this host? John Mudd. That's fine. So hopefully we can siege these down pretty quickly. That's going to give us a lot of war score. The White Walker of Winter has used out the title of Lordship of Night Valley. Where is the Martell host going? They're marching off westward, which is interesting. Edmure Tully has accepted King Tommen's peace offer. It took him that long to do that. It took a hell of a long time. That normally ends pretty quickly. I wonder what the Freys did do with his corpse. Obviously they chucked Catelyn's into the lake, into the Trident, but who knows what they did with Rob's. Probably didn't honour it at all, just threw it, treated it as if he was some sort of peasant soldier. Your jailers seek your audience. They are all covered in blood. Oh, has he escaped? No, take him back to his quarters. I wonder if we can ransom any of these prisoners. No, not at present. I was thinking get a little bit more gold. Buy a knighthood. Well, hopefully Rolly Duckfield will make us a knight. We could maybe in the future rescue Asher, but at present I don't see much point. There's not really much for us to gain from it. Maybe once we have got the Iron Throne and we want to try and get the Iron Islands under our control, we could do that to try and press her claim. Randall Tarly has had Hunting Spear added to his treasury. I seen Randall Tarly and got excited then. I know I cannot wait till the CK3 mod is done. I'm so excited. Magister Illyria of Pentos has declared Pentoshi's slave raid. Okay, what could do with you over here, to be honest? And look, there's rumours that Stannis is here once again. 2,800 men should be enough to take on Stannis, but who knows with the Manus? He could probably turn that against us with his superior commanding traits. At least we've got a decent amount of money. I want to try and save it up so that we can colonise some stuff, but we could always use it for more mercenaries if our Golden Company host does start to deplenish a little bit too much. And these are taking a hell of a long time to siege. It's a shame that we haven't got a siege leader. Siege leading is still one of my favourite traits for a commander, especially in CK3 as well. Where have the Dornish men gone? They've gone back. Oh, okay. What's going on in Dorne? Oh, for God's sake. Defending against Lord Anders of the Stonewain War against tyranny of Prince Doran. He's 76% winning, but that is so annoying. We need those Dornish spears, and they're having a freaking civil war. That is very frustrating. Oh, God, and he's escaped. How does an old man escape? Ridiculous. We're only at 52% now. Where has Stannis' host marched off to now? At least we've got most of Shipbreaker's Bay under control, though, once we do this. So that does work in our favour. Lord Lancel of the Bay of Crabs accepted Lord Paramount Peter's peace offer. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. I can make her important. I know that I've already made Euron important, but he's in hiding, which is interesting. Where are you, Balon? Here we go. Asher. No, she's still alive at present. Still very much alive. Theon is dead now, though. Died of his injuries. He never lasts long. Never ever lasts long. Sir Pikewood Peak has expressed a desire to get married. Marry as you please, good sir. And perfect. This is going to fall any second now, which is perfect. There's not much Stormland land to siege, thankfully, as a lot of it is currently independent. So that does work in our favour, I suppose. Perfect. Victory. One more bit of land under siege. Let's march on to the Crow's Nest for now, and then we can merge some of these men together. We've got 3,500 men here as well, so at least it's a decent amount. We've got to make sure, though, that we win this before Tommen wins his war, haven't we? 59% in favour of Tommen. Okay. Where did that little host with... where did that little host with Stannis disappear to? Not too sure where it's disappeared to. Yeah, poor Theon. Do you know what? Theon is one of my favourite characters. Not as a character of a person. Not overly keen on him as a person. He's a bit of a dick, of course. But as a character, I find the character of Theon so interesting. And I think he's also, some of his POVs are like the best POVs in the entire books. Oh, awesome. Joffrey, not Joffrey. Tommen's armies decided to siege Storm's End. We couldn't have asked for anything more perfect, because obviously it's going to take him a long time to do that, if he can even do it with 7,500 men. I highly doubt it. I imagine he'll lose men before he can do that. So that could work in our favour, and we can siege these smaller areas a little bit easier. And we can ask our friend to join the war again. Yeah, we'll ask him again. We'll ask Illyrio again. Let's see if we can get him to do it. Wow, look at that Fowler host. Okay, some more people beheaded by Tommen. That's fine. Hopefully the Dornish men are coming back north now. Yes, they are. Perfect. Can't believe they're always at peace. Wow, he sends more money, though, for troops, which is perfect. Another 70 gold, so we can hire some more swords if we need to. We won't rush into that, though. Euron Greyjoy has had silence removed from their treasury, which is interesting. Did he die? I doubt it. Well, he has changed his sigil, though, which is interesting. How is his war going with Mace Tyrell? 100% in favour of Lord Paramount Mace of the Reach. Okay, so things aren't going well for Euron. They rarely do. Also, Matt, if you're still here, you would have been very interested in the chat that was going on earlier on, where we was having a big discussion about Mace Tyrell and saying how he's not as incompetent as people think he is, and that he's a very shrewd and very competent player of the Game of Thrones. Right, these are going to fall soon, which is perfect, and we can march. So that should give us a very decent amount of manpower. Willis Manderley died of poor health. And Mace Tyrell has had armor added to his treasury. That does mean that they're going to be able to aid Tommen a little bit more, though, which is annoying. They're not as busy. Wow, that is a huge host here now. But we do have the Dornish spears. Wow, where has this 9,000 Stannis army just come from? He's marched his entire host down south. That is a little bit worrying. We could merge our 3,500 with the Martell host, and they do have a huge bonus. Oh, we've got to go round. Would we get there in time? I don't know. And obviously Stannis is such a competent... Ah, there is 12,000 marching up here, though. Let's stay where we are. Stay where we are. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, Stannis' host is going to win that just because of his superior commanding traits. Let's march our army back to Crow's Nest so we can keep our hosts close together. Tommen Peak wants to marry. Marry as you please, good sir. Exactly, Lucian. He's not Mace the Ace for no reason. Maybe Mace took silence. The Lord Commander of John's War for the Dawn is ended. Lord Commander Jack of the Night's Watch lost. Oh, we've got a new... Whoa, Lord John? John Umber, the Great John, heir to the Lord Commander of John. What? I'm confused. That's nothing to do with him. Have they got past the wall? What's happening? Wow. Okay, so it's not looking good in the north, that's for sure. Not looking good at all. Oh, Mace had another daughter. I missed that. Must be a bastard, surely. No. Not a bastard. How old's his wife? 42. Wow. With the fair trait as well. Interesting. Very interesting. And Amberley has fallen. Perfect. Let's get our host together then. Perfect. The Martell Spears are marching this way. 12,500 of them, which does work perfectly for us. Right, just wait for this to fall. The Rainwood. Poor Davos. We can ask him again. Let's ask him again. Hopefully he just sends us some more of his money. We know he's got plenty of it, the fat bastard. So hopefully he'll send us a little bit more. Perfect. 6,500 men here. I don't want us leading. Well, we're not leading it. We're just present. Is that Falador Sands host? Yeah, the Northern Stepstones. Awesome. 12,000 Martell Spears. Only at 48% now. Where's that Stannis host just gone? Ah, maybe the Umbers did join the war. Yeah, that's a good point, Lucian. Good shout. Good shout. Oh, nice. He joined my war. Awesome. How much manpower does Pentos have? Wow. A decent amount. That should help out massively. And, okay, so White Harbour. Wyman died, and his granddaughter has decided to join Stannis' war on his side. 10,000 Stormlander army there. Okay, so Stannis' army is there. Yes, Aegon is currently... We're 52% up at the moment, Masky. Right, let's march our host west, get our main host together. I'm a little bit worried about that Stannis host, so I don't want to bump into that Stannis host without our Martells as backup. Where are the Martells even going? We've got all this land under siege already. Lord Paramount Robert of the Vale declared Vale Man of the Stepstones. Okay, interesting. Don't know why he's doing that, of all things. What's in it for Littlefinger? Right, 9,000 men. Let's march on to Adadel and get that under siege. Elena Redwyn has died of old age. It's a shame. Okay, they're further sieging down the Rainwood and just storming these smaller lands. I suppose that's... Yeah, that's fine if you want to just do some storming of castles. It's going to help us out. Hopefully Tommen's host continues to lose power there. Can we improve our plot anymore? How is our plot going? Probably not. Okay, it's improved in plot power a little bit. Anyone else that we can sway? Yes, we've got Lady Stoneheart, who's still alive. Send her 15 gold. She's willing to join our plot. Maybe she can work some of her undead magic. Tommen's War. It was around 50 before, wasn't it? It's currently 65% in favour of Tommen. But I'm hoping that things should go our way just because he's decided to siege Storm's End for whatever reason. That hopefully will work in our favour. 61%. And there's Stannis' host. Is it going to march on to us? No, it's not. We need the Dornish spears now more than ever. Mark Coldwater burn Peasant Revolt in the Vale. Oh, and Stannis is apparently present in Rainhouse, so hopefully the Martells might be able to do something there for us, if we're lucky. Have we got our best commanders in charge here? Rolly, Laswell. No, we want John Connington in there as well. Wow, we've actually got 20 ourselves, but it's very... Do you know what? Yeah, let's lead the men himself. Aegon did say he wanted to lead the men himself at Storm's End, so... Going to be interesting. Wow, 16,000 Stannis men. Is that actually all his... Wow. We might want to march south sharpish then and get ourselves over to that Martell host. Okay. Let's stay where we are. They've marched straight into Aderdale. That's fine. Yeah, you stay there. You stay there, Stannis. And wow, here comes some Lannister men. Ruler personally, Cersei's leading the troops herself, which is interesting. And yeah, it will be very difficult. Hopefully the Pentoshi army can help. Wow, 215 ships there. Hopefully that's going to be carrying a lot of extra manpower to help us. I'm not going to dare attack Stannis' host. Unless the Martells get there and do it for us. And we're now known as the Scholar. Okay, that's not a bad nickname. 15,000. Where's Stannis had all these men from? Must have had a lot of people join him. We're at 76% though, which is good. It's really good actually. 15,000 Pentoshi men I've just seen there, which is perfect. We should be able to get this. Okay, thanks for popping by, Lucian. And Stannis is now going to attack us. Are we going to be able to get away in time? No, we are not. We will put somebody else in charge of the host instead of ourselves, because he's going to absolutely smash us. I can't even see what's going on. News from the Battle of Grandview, Your Grace. Your courtier said Ironwood Peak has been slain. We were killed in direct single combat by the enemy commander Errol Norrie. Okay, interesting. So there are many Northmen. Did he win his war in the north? No, everything in the north is still a complete mess. He's just God knows. Who knows? I can't even see what's going on here. Are we losing? Are we winning? What's going on? Lord Paramount Stannis of the Stormlands usurped the title Lordship of Blue... Oh, who's captured Stannis? Lord Harry... Okay, so someone has captured Stannis. But I'm not sure who. Oh, damn it. Now, this is going to be hard now. So it looks like he has lost to Tommen. Your enemy, Lord Paramount Stannis Baratheon, has been imprisoned in the Red Keep by King Tommen. Now, that is annoying. Now, what happens now? Stannis Baratheon has been defeated by the forces of the Iron Throne. Now, we must openly attack them if we are to achieve our goal. Okay, now this is worrying. This is going to be hard. This has suddenly got much, much harder. And has Stannis declared for... Stannis is declared for Tommen. Yeah, of course. Does this game even know Stannis at all? Right, things are going to get a lot harder now. We do have the Dornish, of course. Wow, and lots of things are kicking off. This is going to be hard. This is going to be very, very hard all of a sudden. Unless some lords start declaring for us, which they could. This is going to be difficult. I can't believe that Stannis is declared and fighting for Tommen. That's ridiculous. The Pentoshi army is still around here somewhere, though, isn't it? So that could work. That could help. A daughter was born to Sir John Connington and Patrice, named Marine Storm. Okay, interesting. They're all around mid-20s, I believe. Should be an easy siege, but we are going to have to march on to the capital now, but we need more. Where did the Pentoshi... They're not actually involved in this war. Can we ask him for help again? No, this is annoying. This may have just messed everything up. But the Dornish still are fighting on our side. Yes, so we've still got Dora and Martell on our side, but oh my god, everybody else is declared for Tommen, which is a bit stupid. Damn it. Right, think. We have got a lot of gold. What mercenary bands do we have? Because we could be in big trouble here. How is our plot going? 57%. Could always try and kidnap. Send a faceless man, but... Things have just got much more difficult. Trying to think what would be the best course of action now. He's got 27,000 men. But a lot of people are going to declare. Then a lot of the Reach have already declared for him. And the West, a lot of the Riverlands. This is not good. Let's have a look at those mercenaries again. King Aegon of Essos. Okay, so some of the North, the Norries, are fighting for us. Not that it's a lot of manpower, but every little helps, I suppose. Right, mercenaries, total strength. What have we got? The poor fellas and the warrior sons we can't hire, unfortunately. We do have the Bloodbeard. It's only 3,000 men, though, and that's 300 of our gold, which is not good. Why have we got no? Stannis Baratheon. Oh, Stannis has joined the Night's Watch. Interesting. Having a lot of crap removed from his possessions. Let's get Aegon back in charge of it. Do you know what? We're going to have to make a mad rush for King's Landing, aren't we? And hope for the best. I don't know where all of Tommen's army has disappeared to. The other invasion of King House has ended. Lord Hagen of the King's House. Okay, so Skagos has fallen. My intense study of warfare has led to an increased understanding. We're now a brilliant commander, which is good. We're a skilled commander. Yeah, let's just... Wow. Oh, I did not see. There's Tommen's host. 10,000. With the most devout. They've actually got the sparrows on their side as well. Right. We need mercenaries. 15,000. Where will they'll appear in Rainhouse? Can we retreat? Yes, we can. We're going to have to retreat to Rainhouse. We're going to have to hire these 3,000 men. Let's try and get a good position. Griffin's Roost is in the mountains. That should be useful. Let's get our other host there. Try and get our men together. The Dornish Spears are on the way. Only 4,000. Where's the rest of them? 5,000. 1,000. Oh, God. Things have really gone against us here. By Stannis being captured, I think we would have been alright. We were so close to winning that. And the Liddles. Okay, so another northern clan. Can someone in the south declare for us, please, and help us out? Stannis was captured rowing, which has made things a lot harder for us, unfortunately. Is Old Town not actually involved? Yeah, they are involved. But the Tarleys not involved. Yeah, the Tarleys are involved against us. Come on, Randall. Come to our side. Come on. Who's Dickon married to? A Mutant. Interesting. I don't think there's going to be a part 2. It's not looking like part 1's going to go too well, to be honest, Masker. Not at present. Yeah, pretty much Aegon's pretty much fucked, as Matt very nicely put it. But he's right. Things are not going well. Where are those Dornish spears marching off to? What's going on here? Independent, interesting. Trying to think if we can get to the Dornish spears. That could help. Or do we just take the high ground, but we're losing manpower as well? We can get our host over to the Dornish and try and just get that Dornish host with us. It could give us a small chance. And Carhold is also declared for us. Oh, why only northern houses? They're too far away for us to take advantage of. That's a lot of manpower. Where on earth is that Martell host going? They've just marched straight into trouble, and now, oh my god, 27. In fact, yeah, we are fucked. We're fucked. We're screwed. There's nothing we can do here. There's no way of us getting out of this. Could make a rush for King's Landing and try and rush around that host, but the chances of it actually doing any damage is extremely low. Why is Varys not working his magic? What would they want? What would your price be, assassin, for you to kill Tommen for us? Yeah, the Martell host has been slaughtered. is not going well. 33,000 men. Why is everyone supporting Tommen? Where's he getting all these men from? Minus 29%. Not good. Okay, if we can do some damage. Okay, so that's some of the Vale are also declared for them as well, which is annoying. There's 8,000 Martells there. There's 4,000 men here. If we can do some damage to this host, just try and pick them off bit by bit. We have managed to defeat those 4,000, so that's good. We've done a little bit of damage. There's a high tower host there of Old Town. But now that 9,000 is marching south. We can march westward here. A mysterious hooded man approaches you. This one can grant the gift of death for the right price. After standing in the shadow for a while, the hooded man steps into the light. The price is high. One must give it up, and the god of death will hear a name. Wow, that's a lot of gold. We can't afford that. But if we march westward here, that Martell host will get... Oh, we're not going to get away in time, though, unfortunately. That's only 7,000. Yeah, so we're going to get slaughtered here now. Oh, no, don't march there. Do not march there, Martell. Oh my god, that is a lot of manpower. Yeah, we're done. And, yeah. I can't see much more happening here, guys. That is a huge host. John Conwell defenders. The mere sight of Sir John is enough to make Sir Aaron turn and run with his tail between his legs. And that is way too much manpower. Doesn't matter how... We could have Sir Donald Crownless here and we still would not be able to win this battle. Who's this? A trained fighter. Sir Malcolm Rainhill. He'll handle it for us. He's a good fighter. Oh no, and he's been killed. You and Lord Mar... Okay, we could end up dying in a fight here. He is no match for my might. I forcefully overwhelmed his defensive stance. Perfect. It's all over now. He won't die. One mistake is all he'll get. Lord Mallard manages to get the better of you in exchange, but has not defeated you outright. You force yourself back to your feet and hold your axe ready. You won't get another chance. This flesh wound will not stop me. Let's attack with speed and strike. Oh, perfect. Looks like we may have got the... No, he will not die. Let's attack with speed again, because that seems to be what is helping us out. Perfect. Lord Mallard tries to fight back, but I force my way through and move to extravagantly sever his head from his body. Finally, I sink my axe into his chest. The man groans, and it takes a while before my own heart stops pounding. Then he is still. Okay, Valamagulis. At least we actually did something cool, I suppose. The enemy is flanking. You rallied some men around you and excelled during the fighting. One of the knights present offers to knight you on the spot. Well, at least we're going to become a knight before we die. And get 50,000 men. What hope have we got against 50,000 men? It's just ridiculous. We've got no chance. And we've been captured by the forces of Clement Piper. Oh, for fuck's sake. We've been captured by a Piper. We've been captured by a nude woman. Oh, and now the Locks have decided to rally to us as well. It's a bit late, isn't it? We've been imprisoned. I deserve better than to rot in this dank dungeon. I shall ask Lord Clement for accommodations suitable to my rank. Not that it's going to matter. We're unlanded, so there's nothing we can do. That's game over, guys. Sir John, using his powers as regent, has decided to remove Sir Tormund from his position. And there we go, guys. It's over. That sucks. That went badly. It went very badly. What now, guys? What should we do, guys? What should we do? I'm just going to have a quick drink while we decide. We could always do another little playthrough or something for a bit of fun. What would you guys like to do? We can always turn this into something else. We'll see what you guys would like to see. End the stream? Yes, Chris. Stannis screwed us over. Why couldn't we have boss Stannis? Take 2. Well, it could go better. Blackfyre. Do Blackfyre. It's gonna be fun, but it doesn't last very long, the Daemon Blackfyre, which... Once you get the throne, which can happen pretty quickly, that's pretty much it. Let's try again. Let's try again. We can always have a little go. If we forward things along quickly, because we haven't got to do most of the introduction this time. Durandon in Century of Blood. Right. Let's just set things up quickly. We'll have another little go. If we can capture Stannis. King in the East, Robin. King Robin. Right, let's see what we can do this time. Let's have another pop at it just for fun. And we've sieged all of that. Let's try and spread our armies out a little bit quicker. Get some more things under siege a bit quicker. Hopefully we can get some allies. Second time's the charm. Yeah, we'll go for it again, because I wanted to see Aegon as king. We're 11% up. We'll forward things along. Let's get this going quickly. Come on, Stannis. Don't fail us this time and get captured. Yeah, ask my friend to join the war. Who knows? Maybe Pentos will join a bit quicker this time. If we're lucky. And we can get a little bit more help. We'll see how things go. We can get things under siege, and we won't waste time going anywhere near Storm's End for now. And see if that works better. Let's send those 9,000 men that way, actually. It would make more sense to get rid of that Stannis host. My duties to my family and my vassal disallows me to help you at this moment. I hope this war will turn in your favour, and I wish for you to win the war quickly. Right, I didn't even send in any gold either. Thanks, Illyrio. Ah, can you hear Lila, Chris? He wants us to take his daughter as a ward. Yeah, okay, Ilario. It would have been nice if you'd have helped us out, though, to be honest. Could have done with some help. Let's see. What's going to screw us over this time, then, guys? What do you guys think? Well, we've got Jon alive again, at least. And perfect. Doran Martell has actually joined us a little bit quicker this time. Hopefully, the Ironwoods don't decide to rebel, and he can get up here and help us out. Yeah, we're not going to help out against the White Walkers for now. I'm afraid we've got our own issues at present. Jon, brother from another mother. Brother from another mother who father left mother for. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping, Brooke. Hopefully this... Oh, and Jon Con has died. He deserves to be honoured with a small funeral. Just the Essos family. I love how he's called Aegon of Essos. You think he'd just be called Aegon Targaryen, wouldn't you, from the start? Right, where is this host going? Yes, let's march back westward. Destroy these Stannis hosts, which will get us some war score. Lord Walder Frey has died. Not a surprise. Will be interesting to see what happens in the books when Walder finally dies. Yes, Matt, cloaks are being torn left, right, and centre. We won't spend lavishly, we'll just spend enough. That Stannis host has destroyed that small host that we've got there. We'll leave them sieging the rest of the Rain House for now. Please, let's hope that the Ironwoods stay loyal to the Martells this time, and they can get those forces up here a little bit quicker for us. A lot of Stannis men here as well that we can destroy, which will hopefully give us a lot of war score. Yeah, Dany will appear this time with her dragons and burners before we get the throne. Well, as long as we get the throne, I just want to at least sit on the throne. Like, I think Aegon will sit on the throne. And they want to marry Arianne to Prince Rhaegar of the Golden Company this time. No, that just makes no sense. We want to marry her ourselves, but will not allow us to marry. It used to allow you to marry. So it's quite annoying that it won't allow us to marry at present. Perfect. Crush that host. Hopefully that will give... That puts us up to 31%, which is awesome. Our ward is slowly mastering the art of swordsmanship. Let's destroy this Stannis host. Hopefully that will also give us a decent amount of war score. Let's march these 400 to join. I'm going to go for Princess Arianne. I don't know. I don't think Asher would be very fitting for Aegon. A minor merchant from Rhaegars is present at the feast and has taken the opportunity to bring a petition before you. He says that Ser Varys owes him a debt that has gone unpaid. I agree with Ser Varys. I'm not going to upset Varys. He flipping could kill us in our sleep or something. Stannis Baratheon has had red hair. Okay, so at least he's not died. He's killed a Mance Raider. Okay. Funeral. Sorry, John Con. We all know you're going to die anyway. At least now you hopefully won't spread your grayscale anywhere. There we go. Great victory. Let's march back to the Rainwood. Get that under siege. Hopefully Euron does a little bit more damage to the Reach this time. He got defeated way too quickly, which then gave Tommen a huge amount of manpower from the Reach. Marry as you please, Sir Lord Peak. Let's just sort our counts out quickly. We need a Master of Laws. Tormund Peak. Improved diplomatic relations with... Not really anyone that we can do. No, we've already got Dawn on side, so we don't need to try and sway them. The Riverlands is a mess. There's always the Vale. We could try and sway Robin Arryn, I suppose. Maybe we can get him on side and do something with that. Should better crush this other small host. We're at 47% already, so things are going better. How is Tommen doing in that war? He's still at war with the Blackwoods and the Tullys, so that's good. Yeah, he's done nothing against Stannis so far, which is perfect. So, hopefully we can defeat Stannis quick enough this time now. Hey Rex, how you doing, pal? Glad that you could make it. Yeah, there's not much at the minute we need to worry about really with the Greyjoys. Not until we sit up on the Iron Throne and want to try and get the Iron Islands back under control. Let's split in half. Let's send 3,000 up to Amberley to get that under siege. Let's split in half again and send another 3,000 eastwards to help out over there. Get that under control. Did anyone else see George's latest post on his blog and then their heart skip a little bit of a beat when they seen the winter is coming picture? Fingers crossed. He's leaving his cabin soon. I'm going to try and be positive. Hopefully that means he's not far off. I'm still confident that this is the year. I'm going to keep telling myself that. Hopefully this will be the year. The blessing of the old gods, so the Mormonts have got some bears. Doesn't really affect us. I remember that happening in our... I think it was our Aegon the Conqueror stream, wasn't it? Where we had some lizard, lions and bears. Marry as you please, sir. And here come the 12,000 Dornish spears. Perfect, without any distractions. That should help us get everything under control. Let's fast forward and get these sieges underway. Lord Titus Blackwood has been defeated. It took him a long time to do that, which is perfect. Worked in our favour. We've managed to do some serious damage. Mandrake wants a bride. He can marry whoever he likes. Come on, let's get these sieges. And another Black Cloak has been destroyed. Why destroy it? Give it to a new brother. What a waste. Quentin Martell has been killed by Rhaegar. Again. Don't say that, Breda. Do not say that. Do not tempt fate. Where are those Martell spears going? 9,000. What happened to the other 3,000? And now Tommen's army is marching south to start getting this under control. If we can get the Stormlands this time, it may give us the power that we need. And wow, she's now a trained fighter. She's as good as Aegon. We're doing well. A foreign court can teach a child all kinds of important lessons. Yeah, we'll try and improve her. And Sansa Stark has now been exposed. Married to Harry the Heir yet again. 12,000. Wow, we've got a hell of a lot of men here now with the Martell Spears, which is perfect. 53%. How is Tommen doing in that war? 54%. How has he managed to get so much war score so quickly? That is so annoying. Very annoying that he's managed to gain so much so quickly, but thankfully he's gone on to Storm's End, so hopefully that will work in our favour. We have managed to take the Rainwood. Let's march on to Citadel then. Or is this a enemy army? Maybe we can... that's just the peasant uprising. Let's march on to Citadel then. Get these other two under siege. That's nearly under control. So we can march them west to Citadel as well soon. Get our hosts together. Maybe we'll actually have enough manpower to attack Tommen this time and do some damage. 57%. Okay, so it looks like wow. Okay, Euron has succeeded where he failed last time. Means we've got to click through a lot of stuff, but the Greyjoys have taken over the Reach, which is scary, but it is awesome for us because now Tommen has lost all of the power of Mace Tyrell, which is awesome. That works perfectly in our favour for now. That is perfect. That's good news. You're here, Amir. Wow, that's a late hangover, Amir, because you said you felt completely fine first thing this morning. Yeah, all the new projects is a scary thought, but I do think all of his things about wins over the last year and a half have all been very positive. I think he is. I honestly do think it will be this year. Okay, the Swan Army. Who are they? They're fighting against us. That's perfect, because we can get some war score here now. That works perfectly in our favour, getting us that little extra bit of war score. How many men have we actually got here? 15,000. We could go for some assaulting just to get us things under control a little bit quicker. Okay, we've destroyed that Swan armor, which is perfect. Which, yes, it did work. It did give us a lot of manpower. Perfect. Where have we got left that's actually Stormlands? Not a lot, really. We've actually got most of it under control. The Estamonts aren't involved. Let's march on to Stonehelm, crush that other Swan armor just to get that war score. Let's merge these hosts together. 18,000. We'll just attempt the assault. We'll risk losing a bit of manpower just to get it under control. 77% now. Perfect. Let's march on to Grandview and get that under control. Crush this Swan armor. Hopefully giving us a little bit more manpower. And Stannis is apparently here. Let's march on to Stannis. And then we can march these 11,000 onto Grandview instead. Just dawn at the moment, Amir. Just dawn. But thankfully, with the Reach being taken down, that works perfectly for us. That just takes a hell of a lot of manpower away from Tommen if Stannis is captured by Tommen. I never ever used to see Euron win, but lately he just went, wow, who's this 44,000 man army here? That's a huge amount of manpower that suddenly appeared. And where's that Stannis host gone? It's now disappeared, so we'll just take out these 500 men here. That's fine. And is there anywhere else up here to take this? Okay, so all of this sharp point is still under Stannis, so we can do something there. Marry as you please, Lord Peak. Crush that. Oh, it's a Florent host. Well, we're going to crush that Florent host, which is good. Under siege, we're at 84%. Edmure Tully has only just been defeated, which is crazy. Oh, it's just so annoying. Right, let's have a look. Let's march these 6,000 back to Grandview and get that under siege. 84%. How much is Tommen at? 78%. Perfect. Awesome. We're slightly beating him. Slightly. Ever so slightly. Lord Paramount Roose, the Leech Lord, has inherited Castle of Drunkard's Tower from Commander Hostin of Drunkard's Tower. Nothing too impressive. Huge Tommen army there with Lannister support, but that's fine. We'll actually have more manpower with the Martells if this war ends now, so that's perfect. Rickon Stark died of pneumonia. least he was found, I suppose. Right, we need to siege Grandview now. King Euron Greyjoy has declared Ironborn Grassy Vale de jour war. So he's just clearing up on the smaller lands that haven't been taken yet. But that could come back to bite him in the arse, because now a lot of the Reach may rise up against him, given the chance. Let's merge these hosts together. So we've got our main host here. There is a small Stannis host down here. Let's split this army in half then. Let's take the 5,000 to go and attack this Stannis host and get that last bit of war score that we're probably going to need. There's 11,000 men there still in the siege anyway, because the Martells are around, so that's fine. Marries you, please, Sir Malcolm Rainhill. I really want to give him Castamere. Where's that Stannis arm? He's marching off to the Rainwood. That's alright, we can catch them. We can catch them. New black cloak. Black cloaks for everyone. I wouldn't mind a black cloak. Send one my way. Let's march on to Amberle. Come on. Stop running, Stannis. Coward. We need that war score, damn you. Okay, so the Martells are sieging down Storm's End. Nice. 89%. Oh my god. Let's just assault. Another assault. Let's just try and get some of these easy assaults just to give us that little bit of war score that we can get from the further siege. Oh, nice. And Grandview is about to be sieged. There's no point attempting an assault, which that should fall any second now. Small Stannis host over there. We won't worry about that. We can take Rainwood. We're nearly there. We're nearly there, guys. We're going to do it this time. We're going to do this. Isles in the green. Actually quite like that, actually, to be fair. Come on. Yes, Grandview has fallen. 96%. Can we assault this in one day? Will that give us enough? Or are we going to need one more battle? Just at 98%. Right. Another assault. 99%. Oh my god, it's really making us work for this, isn't it? My god. 100. Thank goodness. Here we go. Offer peace. Enforce demands. Perfect. Lord Paramount Aegon of the Stormlands has declared Lord Paramount Aegon of the Stormlands war for the Iron Throne on King Tommen of the Iron Throne. We're at minus 19% because we took Stannis' war straight upon us. Let's march around there to the other host, and we probably will have enough men to attack this, actually. If we can call up more manpower as well now, which we can. Oh, wow. Well, that's not a lot. That's not a huge amount of men, is it? But we'll make two with our about 200 men that we got. Is there even any point? Yeah, we may as well. It's not a lot of manpower, is it? Hopefully we'll maybe have enough with the Dornish, though. Hey, Raz, how you doing, mate? No, they're going to attack us. Just disband. Don't want to give any war score away. We'll disband those few hundred men for now. At least we've got some ships. Oh, no, that's Dragonstone ships. Set crown focus in Storm's End. At least we can now marry. We can now marry. We've already got Dawn on side. I don't really think there's a better option out there, though. Sansa's already married. Probably should just go with Arianne, to be fair. It makes sense, unless she's been married. Oh, she's already been married off to Sir Garibald Shells. Well, that sucks. Let's have a look what we've got. Not really anyone from a massive house now, then, to be honest. It's a shame that Sansa has married our Harry the Heir, because she would have been a good option. Yeah, we just needed a bit of a disaster, and then hours of success. Yeah, exactly. Things always go wrong. Who's the new Lord of Dragonstone? House Horp. Interesting. What happened to Stannis? Is he our prisoner, or is he just carrying on his war in the north? Oh, we need a decent bride where we can get... Who do we marry you to, Aegon? A Reach Lord's probably a good shout, to be fair. But there is the High Towers. And now that the alliance has gone with Mace Tyrell, that might not be a bad shout. And they're not involved in a war at the minute. I don't think. No, he actually isn't, so that could work. Let's have a look at his daughters. All too old for us. Baelor Brightside doesn't have any children. Maybe not the High. What about the Tarleys? Who are at war. Oh no, they're actually helping out the Ironborn, as if. He does have several daughters, doesn't he? But I think they've all already been married off, unfortunately. There's not many options. That's so annoying because we couldn't marry straight away. Yeah, we could just wait until we're king and have a look. Daenerys is an option if she comes to join us. She may be willing to marry us. Aegon did originally plan on that, of course, so that's a possibility, to be fair. We'll get our main host together. Don't you dare march away, Martells. We need you. Get this main host together and we can go and attack Tommen's host here. We could just go for an SRC. We could try and get Volantis maybe or someone like that on side. Wow, he's ridiculously old, so he's not actually going to have anyone. I don't think at least have a hell of a lot of manpower. 13,000, it's not really a huge amount. See where we're at. 17,000 here. So the Martells were just going to join our biggest. Oh, great. Some of the Dornish lords are joining King Tommen, which is annoying. Why would they do that? Why? Are the Swans now on our side? No, they're just not involved. A lot of the Stormlands ain't involved, which is annoying. We need to get our new lords under our control. And those 15,000 men are now going to attack us. Where are the Dornish spears? They are on their way, so that's good. This could look like it's going to be bad, or it could go well. It all depends on if the Dornish spears decide to come and help, which looks like they might not, which I would be very, very, very pissed off about. If those 19,000... Yeah, they're on their way. Perfect. On their, which is going to give us a huge, huge force here, which will destroy that Tommen army, which is perfect. And that will give us the chance then to march on to King's Landing. They best be marching to help us anyway. Wow, we don't even need them. Our 8,000 golden company has destroyed Tommen's armor. Lord Bronn Stokeworth has decided to try and fight. Oh, I don't really want to fight Bronn. Rolly Duckfield has offered to fight him. Go on, Rolly. The battle is over in less than a minute, so Rolly knocks Lord Bronn to the ground and kicks away his weapon, leaving him defenseless. I yield, I yield. Well played, Rolly. Yes, Rolly Duckfield has smashed Bronn. Shireen, yes, Shireen. That could strengthen our claim. Good shout. Good shout, Amir. We've just got to find Shireen. Lordship of Dragonstone claim. Right, Tommen. Your father. His brother. Shireen. Ah, she's married to Robin Sables on the wall. That makes no sense. Makes no sense. Okay, whatever. We'll be merciful with... Actually... Yeah, we'll be merciful. I want to keep him imprisoned, and then when we're king, we can revoke Stokeworth away from him to reward one of our loyal Golden Company members. Let's merge this army together. There's 11,000 over here. Let's march for King's Landing. Let's go for it. Our host together. Let's go straight for the capital. Shame that we couldn't marry Shireen. She would have been a very good shout. So always Marcella. Is she still betrothed? Betrothed? Okay. She's married to her cousin slash some uncle slash whatever. Which is annoying, but never mind. Okay, and that... Who's going to attack the Martell host? I'm not sure at present. But we'll just follow them north. We'll head straight to the capital, where it looks like the Martells are heading. There is Littlefinger, who is attacking us. He doesn't have any children or anything, unfortunately, because that would have been decent. Obviously, the Tullys up. There's the Frey. The Freys aren't going to go against Tommen, though. Everything they have is thanks to Tommen. Okay, and they're sieging King's Landing. There is an army attacking. We'll go... Do we stay in King's Landing? No. Do you know what? Where are we? Here we are. Yeah, let's march straight for King's Landing. Oh, are we going to bump into that? No, perfect. Hopefully Tommen isn't in hiding. There's a small host there that we're going to attack. It would be good if we can attack this and get Tommen under our control. That probably wouldn't be a bad shot, actually. Just kill the person that Shireen married, because it makes no sense. While in King's Landing, you visit the Dragon Pit, where the beasts of Old Valyria are bred and housed. Alright, so that gives us more chance of hatching dragons, which is good. And he's doing a fine job, thank you. Can we... No, we're not going to be able to attack that host. That's fine. They're marching away, so they're going to leave us to... Let's have a look what Dany is doing. Can we get Dany to come over and join us? Her husband's dead. Yeah, she's not willing to accept that. Unless, yeah. So that's not happening. Then again, it would be our children anyway. Yeah, we actually could go and steal a dragon. That's also a half decent shout. Now that we have fleets, we could just send some men over to steal one of Dany's dragons. Wow, the Freys have brought a lot of men down to Storm's End. We should be able to siege King's Landing, hopefully, before they siege Storm's End. And great, the Northerners are joining us again, which is really frustrating. We want people from the south to join us, not the north. Yeah, I was thinking that, Amir, that it would make no difference, but I don't want Daenerys having the more claim to the throne than Aegon. Then again, we'd actually take the throne, so maybe when we're king, she'd be willing to marry us. I just don't want Dany being the head of the house. She would accept. She could give us a dragon. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see if she'll go for it. Oh, and Jon has died, I think, again. Harry and Karstark were slain in cold blood by a White Walker. Jon's had... Whoa, what's going on here? Whoa. Lots of black cloaks, apparently. What the hell is going on here with these black cloaks? Hundreds of black cloaks. Go away. Go away. Go away. The castle is impregnable. If I lead this host myself, we should be okay. We'll be safe. Hopefully she'll give us a dragon. That would be pretty cool. Just got to wait for her response now. Despite his best effort to escape, your heir, Sir Tristan, has been caught in the fires ravaging the Red Keep. Okay, so it looks like the wildfire's been set off. Awesome. Daenerys has joined us. Form an alliance, well, obviously. Did Jon actually die, or did it just completely spasm out? No, Jon is still alive. I've got no idea what that was all about. Okay, so the Vale are down here. May live in harmony and contentment. I, Queen Daenerys Stormborn, accept your proposal for an alliance. Well, do you want to come and help us out then? Can I have one of your dragons, please, wifey? Oh god, now she wants us to join her war. I'm going to have to decline, I'm afraid, Daenerys. I've got bigger fish to fry. I'll send you a little gift, improve your opinion. We could really do with that dragon right about now. Yeah, that could have happened, actually. Epic Zombie Doctor, love the name. That's a good shout. But did some of the wall fall to the White Walkers and hundreds of people died? That's a good... Very possible, because they've come right down to the wall now. Oh, yeah, we should give Marine away. Then again, could always just give it to someone in the future. Okay, so we're doing better than the Siege of Storm's End, so that's good. We're at 1% now, which doesn't make much difference. Is Tommen in hiding? Hopefully he's not in hiding. Yes, he's in hiding with Marjorie, which is annoying. That marriage is not worth anything anymore, though, to him, to be honest, so... Use at the time. Okay. I don't recognise my friend, Magister Illyrio, anymore. No, you're our friend, because we might have need of your money in the future. Come on. Come on, get this siege underway. I don't dare assault because it's obviously a fort level 9. I want to wait till we grind it right down, but we are losing a lot of manpower doing so. Can we not just send the elephants through the wall? Still surprised no one else has declared for us. Whenever I play in this bookmark, so many people declare for Aegon. Who are you? No. My people are doing a fine job as they are. Ooh, Storm's End's close as well. Storm's End's close to falling. At least we're not there. One of my gardeners, my young ward, has become a skilled fighter. Wow, she's becoming insanely good. Can we get her to formidable fighter? I was literally talking about this the other day with Brock in the comments section of the video, though. I think, like, P.S. Snow has been the only formidable fighting female I've had in a series, and there's a good chance we could get another one, which would be cool. Hey, Uno, how you doing, pal? Welcome. No, we don't ride north. Not until we've got stuff under control. Oh, we don't actually have anyone in the middle. Well spotted. Wow, he's pretty decent. Do we have a siege leader? Let's see if we have a siege leader. We could really do with a siege leader right about now. We've got to have at least one siege leader in here somewhere, haven't we? Surely. Surely, surely, surely. Unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. We'll just go... We've got Rolly, we've got us. Let's go with Harlan of Stormstrom then. He looked pretty decent, to be fair. Illyrio has died, and the Battle of the Red Keep has been won. Come on. Come on. Any second now it's going to fall. Brendel Tarley's had Hunting Spear added. Oh, stuff looks to be kicking off in the Reach yet again. As my troops ransacked the palace of Maegor's Holdfast, they uncovered an interesting relic that Septon Aaron had hidden away there. Wonderful news. Doesn't really help us though, does it? At all. We've took King's Landing, but Tommen is not around. Stannis Baratheon is... Okay, so he's actually still got land, Prince Stannis. Which is interesting. 20,000 men or 19,000 men. Right, let's have a look. What could be our best action at the moment? Daenerys, will you just give us a dragon so we can start burning Tommen's army? That would make things a lot easier for us, love. It really would. Can I become his guardian? That'd be funny. Right. Let's... Do we go and attack that armor? Will we be better? We've got a lot of decent men. We could beat him. Let's attempt an assault because it's just an easy assault. Let's get King's Landing actually under siege. Okay, there's a massive Vale army here just chilling for whatever reason. No idea where they've just come from. We can't call him Fagin now, April. He's married to Daenerys. And the Martells have backed him. Surely he's the real deal. Gotta be. Gotta be the real deal. Everyone's supporting him. Who's supporting us now? Lord Pyle of the Storm. Okay, perfect. That's not too bad. Oh, nice. A Tommen armor. That works perfect. Get us a bit of war score. Get us that bit of war score. Exactly, Breda. She's being greedy. Nice, another Stormlander. Okay, so people are starting to join us in the Stormlands finally. Fighting across the field, you see an enemy soldier cut off from the others. Who is he? Okay, he's pretty decent. Fighting a trained bodyguard wasn't part of the plan. fine. You should die. Okay, so who's this guy who's... We're going to have to fight him and hopefully beat him, which we have done. Perfect. That's good. That's good. Will someone knight us? And now we're going to have to fight the Lord as well, which is really annoying. Oh, God. Here we go. We lost fingers. And we died. Oh, for fuck's sake. As if we'd just been killed by a random Lord. Oh, my streams are so cursed. Why couldn't we ask Rolly to fight for us? I'm not trying a third time, guys. I apologise. Oh, I'm so annoyed. Oh, well. Oh, well. I love that artwork, by the way. That was very annoying. I have the worst look, I honestly do. I honestly have the worst. Everything was going so well. And then that is so annoying. Well, one good thing I am thinking of doing, I'm thinking for our next stream we're going to do a custom series. And it'll be a stream series. I don't really have the time at the moment to make series, edit videos and do daily videos like we do with like Knights of Vandalia and such. I'm thinking what I'm going to do is do a similar sort of series and we'll stream it once, twice a week whenever I'm free, and we can slowly build up our kingdom like Knights of Vandalia style. And slowly, I'm thinking of maybe doing the Knights of Summer, which was a series that I was planning on doing a while ago, but never had the time to get round to it, which was basically an Andal adventurer in the Summer Islanders, in the Summer Isles, and taking the Summer Isles as an Andal invader. Thought it could be really cool, and we'll probably do that as a custom stream series, which could be really good, and you guys can get involved, and we can slowly build up that. So, yeah, more information on that soon when I know a little bit more about it. And yeah, all of that because Dany's greedy, Lucian. Exactly. And this is why I hate Daenerys. This is why I do not like Daenerys at all. Unfortunately, I couldn't turn the jewel down. Well, I could have turned the jewel down, but then my army would have lost 10% morale, which wouldn't have been very good. I would not have liked to have lost that. But, yeah. We'll obviously end this stream here, which was a failure, but my streams are always failures. We have had 3 successful streams in a row, haven't we, last week? So, a bad one was coming. A bad one was always going to be coming. But, anyway, yeah, we'll end this stream here, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed, even though it was a total disaster. If you're not in the Discord server already, guys, make sure you do check it out. Most of the guys here in the comment section are in it, so you can join in all our Game of Thrones talk and find out all other stuff that is coming to the channel, like that Knights of Summer idea. Let me know what you think about that and whether that is something you'd like to see. And if it is, then we'll do that. It'd be something interesting. You never really see the Summer Isles. Could have some really cool Andal Summer Isle culture, which would be really good. I think so anyway. But let me know what you think, and hopefully I'll see you all very soon in the next stream or video.